Sam tries to beat the heat by turning himself into a forged sickle. I mean, welcome to another episode of Forging a Sickle. Let's crank up the heat. Oh man. Should have forged myself a new pair of box jaws. How you going, Broadcast? If you're still here. Good to have you with us. So the intent today is to try and replicate, or at least in some way trying to think of the word. Don't know. Anyway, hang on, Brad. Anyway, yeah, we're going to work on making a hedge witch style sickle in the style of Marcus McCoy of Troll Cunning Forge. So we'll see how we go. Working with an offcut of... He does. I'm not going to be trying to copy his style. I'm just simply going to be copying this shape. I'm not going to try and go for the, like, you know, witchy kind of style. That's not really my thing. But I do want to... I'm thinking about making this one, because it's got that really hefty circle on it. I'm going to make this one relatively small, and I'm going to try and engrave some like vines going up it. They're going to look good. I did mirror polish the bronze sickle. That was a pain in the ass to do. And now I'm working on making a handle for it out of some antler. I just always feel like I'm on a Dutch angle with this camera. Just pointing the bar. There we go. Stuff's narrow enough that I can do a point in one heat. Now I need to work out how round I'm going to make it. Reckoning it's going to be a small one. Like I want it to be around about 3 inches in diameter, maybe 2.5. So let's do some quick blacksmith math. So that's 9 inches. Hey Scott, I'm in Perth, West Australia. It's not an old question, I haven't been asked it in a while. Now the trick is, I know from there to there is 11 inches. How you going, Adam? I'll be back in a second, I just need to grab a ruler. Okay. It's not too bad. No, not my old shed. I moved out a long time ago. I'm now at my new place. This is my new workshop. It's a little bit more outside than the last one. This is the garage next to my kitchen, funnily enough. Yeah, so I'm currently in the open-sided garage of my my house. That door there is to my laundry. If I turn you a little bit, you'll be able to see that's my grinding shed, and that's my kiln right there at the end of my finger, right there. And then there's the roller door. And I won't turn you around because behind you is my neighbor's front yard. The old shed has been sold. She gone. Now, from memory, Marcus's are like a one long taper from the right angle. So they basically have a square ricasso, turn 90 degrees, and then they have a long taper to the point. So that's what we're going to try and recreate. Any more sickles like this, I'm going to have to make myself a new anvil block. I think. So I'm doing my distal taper as well as my flat taper. You guys know the deal by now. Or if you don't, you should be watching my How to Forge playlist. Yeah, Scott, yeah, absolutely. Mate, you win the lotto and buy that, it'll be great. If you wouldn't mind, if you win lotto, getting the bank off my back first. I'm really sick of fielding calls from him. It's only 33 today, thankfully. The trick's going to be getting this thing to turn 90 degrees and have a nice square corner. Yeah, still got a ways to go. Sure, Adam, sure. 42 freedom height. Oh, I'm jealous. Trade? I'll trade you. I only want a 2-inch circle, so I want 6 inches. Changed my mind. Yeah, alright. So about there. Cool. That'd be nice, Adam. Yeah, we will in 6 months. I'm talking about today. Can we trade today? Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. It does help. Helps get it out there in the algorithm, such as it is. Find the mark I just made. There it is. Now the only problem is I'm using my post box, so making right angled things like this can be a little painful to get them in the forge after you get them 90. Which is why I only wanted to go with a 2-inch circle. because I've got about 6 inches of clearance above the door. Because I don't want to put it in tip down, because otherwise it'll be sitting directly in the burner. So yeah, there you go, that gives us a 90. So a 90-degree bend. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pull that edge, and I'm actually going to bevel this whole lot. And as I pull it, I'm going to square it up. Do the pulled corner trick. That's Vidania. What are you saying goodbye for? Привет, товарищ. So yeah, just pulling that corner, make it more 90. I know for a fact that that's how Marcus does his. All good, Adam. Have a good one, mate. Almost called you Alex there for a second. So just trying to make that corner nice and square with the pulled corner. Got to make Marcus proud. All good, Adam. Have a good one, mate. We don't want to make Marcus sad. The stock material is an offcut of 1084. It's roughly about, I'd say, ½ an inch wide, and it's ½ of an inch thick. Again, just sharpening up that corner. I could probably narrow up this bit a little bit more because I want to get that perfectly square if I can. Yeah, this was that HEMA dagger I made a while back, if you guys remember that one with the fuller running down the middle. That one I cut with a zip disc on an angle grinder. I cut down either side of the blade, and I had 2 offcuts. This is the other one, so about 1/2 inch wide by 1/4 inch thick. And by about, you know, like a little over 12 inches long, maybe 13, 14 inches. But we're not using the whole thing of that. We're almost there. Marcus is Marcus McCoy from Troll Cunning, from Troll Cunning Forge, who makes these style sickles. He is an artist, an absolute madman. I love him dearly. And he's the one I'm kind of stealing this ideal for this design from, so I have to do him proud. Otherwise, he'll haunt me. Yeah, if you look up Troll Cunning Forge, he makes some ridiculously nice things. Hey Andrew, yeah, I fought off the IBS demon and I needed to feel like I was doing something today, so just decided to light the forge and swing away. See what happens. I believe Marcus calls these his hedge witch style sickle, so that's what I'm guessing is what he calls them, so that's what we're going to call them. That's what we're going to call it. Yeah. He does a lot more artsy stuff with his than I'm probably going to do with this. I'm just looking to copy the overall layout. I'm not looking to copy his design. Marcus is Marcus. I am Sam. Should not aim to steal another's work. Only to imitate. And as they say, imitation is one of the finest forms of flattery. So I do aim to flatter Marcus with my imitation. bend the tip down a little bit. Starting to lift the lid off my forge. Hey, Chad. Yeah, fair enough. Understandable. Trying to bevel it while maintaining that 90 is quite interesting. These are the V-bit Tang tongs that I made a while back. Designed to hold anything from 8mm down to 4mm thick Tang stock. And they're also good for holding 12mm wide 6mm stock. I have to hold on to the piece now because it keeps wanting to fall. And I'm forging at a very low temperature, which is not normally advised, especially for high carbon steel like this 1084, but needs must, so we do what we have to. Hopefully I don't post this and Marcus just goes, God, what the f is that? You disgust me. Oh, there goes my tongs. Oh, you got to do that. You got to do that, or it broke us. Oh, the anvil's going great. Fucking love my anvil. The beam is just fan-fucking-tastic. All right, that's our bevels drawn. I didn't want to draw the bevels down too far because I do still have to roll this into a circle. And that's going to be hard enough without it being super thin. Hey, Jason. Hope you're having fun down there. Man, we could use some rain up here. No, actually, let's leave it dry. The heat would kill me. Turning it like you would a horseshoe. Just trying not to push that 90 out. It is cooler, yeah. That's why I decided that it was probably best that I could swing a hammer today. I do have a class on Friday, but I've still got gas for that, so we're good. If you free hang the thing out like that. Forgot to ask Marcus how he manages to curl it so bloody accurately. Probably an oversight on my part. Knowing my luck, he's got a jig, and I am jigless. Fair enough, Jason. Yeah, I mean, rain is good in certain cases, not so great in others. Turn it like a horseshoe. Thing with these is, unlike the like proper harvested sickles, you're actually trying to create a round. Which is a little more in depth than just forging the general sickle shape. I'm sickled as shit. All the sickle puns. All right. Get after it. So that's what I'm looking for. That kind of perfect half circle. I'm going to come back in with my dog head and true up the bevels a little bit just to make it clean. But that's pretty much the shape I was looking for. Pretty happy with that. Once you've had a bit of practice at it, gets a little easier. Just an intro class on Friday. All good, Swiss. Long time no see, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Getting these damn things straight is the hard part. All right. That's the hard part done. That's the hedge witch sickle style thing. I'm thinking I should curl the tip in a little bit like Marcus does. Oh boy, got a little lightheaded there for a minute. All right, I'm glad. Glad you're doing well. I'm surviving. I apologize for the stream dropping out. Unfortunately, the phone overheated. So now you're going to have to take it from an angle where the phone isn't in the sun. Because it was, yeah. It got cooked. It got cooked and so did I. Here we go. Probably lost everyone. It's alright. Stick it out till I finish this Tang. Greetings. Like I said, sorry guys, the phone overheated because it was in direct sunlight. And the only other place I can put it over here. Yeah, you were talking about the heat Swiss, and then the phone overheated. So. Sorry about that. You're gonna get a crappy angle now, because where the phone was before is in direct sunlight. So. So just forging in the Tang. I inset the shoulders with a guillotine tool. Great comedic timing, yeah. That's it. It was all about the comedy. I'm gonna have to put up like a shade sail or something across there to stop the direct sunlight. Sorry about that. Of course, I'm not sure how much better the new spot is for the camera, given that it's directly next to the forge, but it's the only other spot I got. Anyway, yeah, I don't even remember what I was talking about before I got kicked off. I was talking about the class on Friday. Got my first intro to blacksmithing course again. Back to doing classes, which I'm very excited for. A little nervous, haven't done it in a while, but I'm sure it'll be fine. If you live in Perth or nearby and want to take a class with me, just send me an email to ask, no, not ask, Jesus. No, samtownsbladesmith@gmail.com, and I will book you in. Classes by booking. Yeah, well, it's definitely warm here. Oh dear. Oh. Hey Cody, I have been swinging the hammer for about 10 years now, mate. Almost 11 years. I've been a full-time professional blacksmith for just under 5. Alright, so we just cut the tang in there, and it's tapered away from the bolster. And now I'll just drop the blade and we'll be done. These are my other tang tongs, made in the Roy Adams style. I take a perverse joy in using Roy Adams style tongs for blade making. Getting it straight's the hard part. It's easy to just get a little twist in it that you'll just chase forever. Heat up to it a little bit. Uh, it's kind of, it depends really on the timing, doesn't it, Andrew? It's kind of like, you know, yeah, time flies when you're having fun, but also time flies and then you're old. All right, so there you go. The Hedge Witch sickle, all beveled up, nice square edge. Looks pretty good, and it fits around my face. Am I still enjoying it? Good question. So the answer is complicated. May as well do a little bit of a Q&A while we're here. The answer is a little complicated because I didn't exactly choose to jump in this profession at the time that I got into it as a full-time job. I was kind of forced into it through mental health, physical health, and a bunch of other shit happening all at once. Kind of meaning that I didn't have many opportunities to be employed elsewhere. Had I the choice, I wouldn't have started when I did. But now that I'm here, I can't see myself doing anything else. There are days when I've faced the reality, and like the reality of bladesmithing as a full-time job is a fucking nightmare. It is not easy. Without a partner or a housemate or something like that who is willing to field the majority of the day-to-day costs of living, you will not survive. Self-employed artisanship just does not pay the bills in this current economy. I am very lucky that I have some very supportive people in my community who, you know, supplement my income through Patreon. I also have a great housemate who covers the bills most of the time when I'm unable to pick them up. But the reality is, were I on my own and had no other support, this would not be a viable business for me. Could I do anything? Can I see myself doing anything else? Hell no. Do I enjoy it? Hell yes. I love being able to make cool stuff like this. I love being able to shape a random bit of metal into a usable tool or a functional piece of art. That's where my passion lies. But it certainly isn't easy some days. So yeah, hopefully that answers the question. But yeah, there you go. This is more of a ritual style sickle. This is not a harvesting style sickle. All good, Scott. It's, you know, that's just the reality. I run a podcast called The Forgecast. We've been running for almost 4 years now. We've been world #1 in blacksmithing podcasts. I think like 3 years running. I think we only recently lost it to the Drunken Blacksmiths again. But on that podcast, we regularly talk about the struggles of full-time blacksmithing. I currently host with my fellow co-host Zach from Laughing Fish Forge, who's also a professional blacksmith. And yeah, we're very real and we're very open about the realities of our blacksmithing and bladesmithing kind of journeys. We're also very realistic about our mental health and our, you know, like the various other things that go into it. But we also talk about cool stuff like sickles. So yes, this is a forged question mark, but also it's got an edge on it. So just keep screwing up and learning from our screw ups and ever endeavoring to be better. So anyway, yeah. So hopefully that answers the question. Anyway, guys, if you want to support my channel, you can through Patreon if you want to. If you don't want to, there is an Amazon wishlist as well, or direct donations through PayPal. If you don't want to support monetarily, then please just feel free to like and share my posts on Instagram and Facebook and all that kind of stuff. It does help my business. This is what I do for a living, and sometimes, as I said, it's a little hard. So anyway, this one will probably be for sale at the Perth Knife Show in February, if not before that. So keep your eyes on Instagram if you want to snatch it up. I've got to ask Marcus first before I can actually sell this, because it is his design technically. But anyway, I'll see you later, guys. Cheerio.